Recently, I have been getting a lot of comments like not getting interview calls, applied everywhere but no response, the freshers but still not get job. So if you are facing this problem, then you are not alone. So but the truth is that there is a very high chance your resume is the problem. So in this video, I am going to build an optimized a real Java developer resume in live in front of you, and also I will show you how freshers can use the same structure. So whether you have experience or not, then this video is definitely fix your resume. So let's get started. So before going ahead with the video, so here in the developer YouTube channel, I make videos on Java interview questions, company wise interview questions, and I discuss my real life interview experience with the different companies. I make videos on Spring Boot and different projects, so please go through the playlist. And so let's get started. So in the resume, I have categorized personal information and like professional informations, technical technology skill that you have worked experience, and at the end your educational sections. So I have already created one, so I will just take this reference and you can comment down below for the resume templates. So I will put it directly into the comments. So first section is the personal information. So what you need to do? So a lot of people make mistakes, like they add like unnecessary details like name, age, like a father's name, full address. So this is not required in the personal information. So the cleaner approach will be you should have the name, phone number, your email ID, and the LinkedIn clean LinkedIn URL and the locations. So in the personal sections, it is the personal sections, personal information sections. So you will keep it like that, and also make sure to keep it on a document. So all your resume you should build in a document. So you just clone this resume and you can do the you can do the changes corresponding to your roles and your experience. So first section is the done. So name will be there in the clean, and the phone number will be there, and the designations will be there, experience, and the email ID and the LinkedIn URL. So next section, next part is that email ID. So you should be using very professional email ID only, and don't use like Java King, something like that, something cool dude, something like that. So it is very like unprofessional. So it should be your first name and the last name at the rate gmail.com, and of course the first name dot last name will not be available. So try to make it like last name dot first name or last name dot developer or dot Java or dot official, something like that. So it should be meaningful for the HRs and the recruiters to read your email ID properly. If you do like that, then it should be a very unprofessional kind of thing. So here I kept the email ID very professional, like developer.connect at the rate gmail.com. So these are the dummy data. Don't directly check these details. These are the dummy data, but make it professional. Next is that about the LinkedIn profile. So when you create the LinkedIn, right, it's something generated like slash some random ID code generated. So try to edit it and make it like clean. So slash in slash your name, or some similar like first name dot last name, or last name then first name, something like that. And it should be clickable. Make it clickable, so that if we directly click on it, then I will be redirected to the LinkedIn. So next section is the roles and in the headline. So if you make it in the designations like software engineer, yeah, you in your uh, company you have the designation called software engineer, senior software engineer, developer, to and maybe another roles. But if you are involved in Java, to make it Java developer or Java Spring Boot developer. So because when the recruiters will directly see the first few lines, they can directly understand like you are a Java developer, if you are a Spring Boot developer. For example, you have the knowledge on Java and Python as well, but you are majorly working on the Java and your roles is software engineer. So instead of writing software engineers, so you can write the Java developer. So recruiter can directly pick you for the Java developer role. So it will be easier for them. Next section is that professional summary. So you should keep like 7 point, and you should add the bold keyword bullet point. You should focus on impact and the technology. I'll show you example as well, so that will make you powerful. So for example, here I have added the professional summary for a few sections. You can remove 1 2 3. You can utilize these sections like I have 6+ years of experience designing. I will not go through this, but you can see like I have used a bullet point. I have highlighted the keyword like microservice architectures, RESTful API, scalable backend application. That makes like value to our resume. And then so instead of writing like 6+ years of experience in Java development and good knowledge of Spring and Spring Boot, so this is not specifically making any value. Like HR or the recruiters cannot like differentiate you with the other. They can like just sharing, because you are not adding the value. So value will be added like 6+ years of experience building scalable backend applications, like what you did, not like what you know. So what you did for your current project, so you can explain like that. So next section is that the professional summary done. Next is the technical skill. So what many people will do, they just dump everything. I know Java, I know Python, I know C++, I know Spring Boot, Django, I know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything they can dump like from start to end. Like, so yeah, that is good, but that is not required. So you should be, your resume should specifically designed for one particular role. So if you have knowledge on Java, if you have knowledge on Python, if you have knowledge on DevOps, so keep 3 4 different resume and uh, apply for those corresponding jobs, right? uh, so what you need to do, don't dump everything. Group the skill logically. Only include what you have used practically. Don't like include like what you don't know. If the user, for example, if a user asks about AWS, you have mentioned. So if you're not you have just knowledge, like you have maybe watched 1 2 videos, you have just knowledge, but you don't have the practical knowledge. And then that time don't use it. Don't mention in the mention in the resume. So good practice is that you should categorize like language wise, framework wise, backend technology wise, database wise. So here I have created this structure wise. You can just, what you need to do, you need to clone it, and you need to copy it and make the edit. So if you are still watching the video, I request you please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down your doubts. So because later on I will making the videos on how to get interview calls, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, how to optimize your Naukri profiles. So there you will be getting more of more details on that. So you can just comment out if you have any doubts, or if you want me to cover any specific concept. Next is that work experience. This is the most important things as an senior developers. So what you need to mention the company, you are working durations, roles, client, your contributions, and use the impact based bullet point, add matrices and the numbers. I'll go through those, don't worry. Bold key take, bold like keywords. So so bad approach is like if you mention, yeah, you have worked on, if you mention like worked on API and the fixed bugs, participated in the team discussions, if you mention like that, it is like generic. So everyone is worked on the API and the fixing the bug, but how it differentiate you from the others. So you can mention like developed and optimized RESTful API using Spring Boot and improve the response times. They resolve the production issue in high traffic system and ensure 99.9% uptimes. So here the bullet point is making impact to your resume. So they will definitely like shortlist your resume for the next round. So if you see, I have mentioned like it is like fake experience, it is not my correct experience. So don't rely on this. So you can mention the company name, then your designation at the company, the durations you worked on, and the location, the client you have worked on, and the bullet point, what is your impact about your projects. So explain like that. So the 2 project I have explained, so you can go through those, just take the reference and add it. And if you're like if you already have those particular knowledge, you can just copy paste it, then that's not an issue. Then highlight your value, what I discussed, like you need to think as in point of view, you are the recruiters. So then how will you will shortlist the different resume, and then worked on the, like instead of adding worked on backend team, so you can mention like improve the system time, reduce downtime, critical issue. Then you should use number everywhere. That is the game changes. Like if you tell like improve the performance, then how, by how much percentage, and what is the impact in the users. So you can mention that. Then they will be very like happy with your resume. Then they will understand, okay, this guy have like really good practical knowledge. Then next section is the project section. So project section is not for the experienced developer, it is for the freshers. So if you see in the work experience, um, we have mentioned like company wise our experience. So on that work experience you need to have the project. You just need to add the project. So you should remove the you should remove the company's name and add the work experience here. Project 1, then and the project 2, and the project 1 how much time it takes, and what are the implementation you have done, what it cover. Like for example, so treats projects like your real experience. So if you just write and create like student management system, it is not an good. So you should use like develop a student management system using Spring Boot and Hibernate, implemented JWT authentication that will differentiate you from the others, and manage this many records. So you should add the real world features like authentications, API design, deployment, security. So start from like authentication, API, deployment, complete system from development to deployment. Then next section is the education section. Make it very simple. So just don't add any details, just your degree and the university name and percentage and the pass out year. So like I have mentioned, like BTech in computer science and engineering, and then college name, then locations, then percentage and the pass out year. So you can mention like that. So if you have a knowledge on the different testing tools, you can add that, but you should explain. You should have the enough knowledge to explain to a interviewer. Then only that will be. Then let's discuss few more points like ATS friendly keywords. So let me open the Naukri profile. So how to find the ATS friendly keywords. So if we just I search one, like for example Java developer, just to show you, like in the coming videos I will be discussing like how to create and the profiles, how to get the more calls. So for example here one job opening is there. So here I think here there's no much details on these roles. So let's go back, and if I just open these details, yeah. So if you see here they are asking for the Java developer, and these are the ATS friendly keyword: data structure and algorithm, robust, scalable, and this code review, microservices, and this Java 8, OOPS concept, Spring Boot, RESTful API. Uh, these are the keywords. So you should add this keyword in this resume. So it will be ATS friendly. ATS friendly means there is some software is there. So there is for example there is thousands of resume got uploaded for a particular job description. Then it will go through those software, and they can shortlist it based on the job description. So for example this is the job description, and you have optimized your resume based on this job description. Then it is 100%, 99% sure is that your resume got passed through the ATS friendly software, and it will be shortlisted in the initial round. So if you add like if this kind of keyword is not there, then how your resume will be shortlisted, right? Because there is no human who is reading it, there is going through the software. So then you should add those high keyword. Next is that keep your resume clean and readable. So I in this resume I think I have made it, I think 3 page, I guess. Yeah, three page. Try to make it within 2 page or 2 to 3 page at max. And yeah, so this is how you create a powerful Java resume. So whether you are a freshers or the experienced developer, the structure is the same. You can copy this, and just there is change on the experience versus the project section. So in the next video what I will do, I will show you how to apply for the different jobs, then where to apply, then how to actually get the interview calls. So make sure you subscribe the video, you like the video. So in the comment section put like uh, in which point you are struggling on creating the good resume, or you are not getting the interview calls. So because that will help me to understand the requirements, and I will make the video accordingly. So thank you for watching the video, and all the best for your upcoming interview.